Yo, what's up, man? What's good, y'all? Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We chilling. Y'all already know exactly what time it is. We back here to start some more game on the ground from Hungry House. Just got the panel ready for the next round, man. Yeah, talk to Dewberry, man. You already know. Oh, feels good to stretch, man. Y'all ever just stretch and you wish you could just stretch forever because it feels so nice and relaxing? Oh, yeah, that's how that felt. But I hope everybody's had a good day today. My day's been alright. It's kind of struggling with laziness a little bit today, but it is what it is. Finally just get up and get it over with and get through it. So if y'all if y'all see me shaking, it's because it's freezing outside right now, and my car is too loud when it idles, so I don't want the noise to get in the background and be annoying. So yeah, if y'all see me shivering, just bear with me. Just bear with me. When it's time to serve the game, it's time to serve the game. There's really nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna have to probably wear a bigger jacket next time though, depending on where I'm at. But yeah, man, let me know where you guys are tapping in from down in the comments below. I've always thought it was very interesting how we can all be from different parts of the world and still tap into the very same program at the same time, man. That's crazy. Imagine it's just like looking through a portal. It's like looking through a portal, but you can't reach through it. That's how technology be seeming like to me. Like with these phones and stuff, it's like looking through a portal, but you can't reach through it. It's crazy. I got the hiccups. But we gonna get on this first topic once we hit 800 likes, man. Frog spit, okay. I got the hiccups now, man. Every time, it never fails. Every time I get on here, I get the hiccups. But yeah, I've never heard of the name Frog Spit. That is an interesting name to say the least. But we'll get on this first topic once we hit 800 likes. And what are we talking about, man? We are talking about. Let me pull this up real quick because it's actually not even up yet. We're talking about how a Kentucky foster care got shut down for um, the passing of a 7-year-old kid. Yeah, that's what we're talking about today. Once we hit 800 likes, we will dive right into it. I got an article I'm going to read to you guys. It's pretty terrible, honestly, and I'm going to give y'all my opinion on what I think about the whole situation. But yeah, man, I hope one day, maybe soon, who knows, we can have you know, a, um, a deep, interesting conversation with Dewberry on one of his lives or just in general. The way that they be getting into them deep combos, man, it makes you like, dang. And if I wasn't so busy, I probably would have stayed on longer and talked a little more, but, you know, it is what it is, It is what it is. Sometimes you're in a situation that you can't control, and there's no use in crying over it because crying ain't gonna do nothing, but, yeah. Anyways, we're almost there to 800 likes, guys. We're actually there right now. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this article. I just clicked on the wrong thing. Go ahead and pull this article up real quick for y'all. Let me turn this down a little bit. Ooh boy, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. When it's cold outside. Where is it at? Here we go. Kentucky revokes license and orders children removed from foster care facility where 7-year-old boy deceased. Today's action should give clear warning that the cabinet will aggressively investigate and take action when Kentuckians in its care are harmed or exploited, said the state's head of Health and Family Services. The Kentucky agency that oversees youth care facilities said it will permanently remove children from the Louisville Youth Residential Treatment Facility where a 7-year-old boy suffocated in July and will also revoke its license to operate. The action against Brooklawn, a psychiatric residential treatment facility, comes after an investigation into the passing of Jason Terry, 7 years old, on July 17th, the Kentucky Cabinet for Health and Family Services said in a statement Thursday. The Jefferson County Coroner's Office ruled the boy's passing a homicide by positional asphyxia. In September, an NBC News investigation into the facility revealed allegations of wrongdoing at the site and at its sister campus several years before Jason passed. In a statement to NBC News, Aspiritus said it is completely devastated by Jasion's death, passing, and has made changes to its operation in the months that have followed. In the 5 months since, we have made extensive changes to prevent serious harm, including dismissing employees, retraining staff, and increasing supervision. The Spiritus said in the statement, we have also worked cooperatively with all investigations, including those by local law enforcement. This is what happens when you got people working in foster care homes who genuinely don't care, who are just there because they're there. And this is disgusting, dude. A 7-year-old kid lost his life to suffocation because they were negligent. This is a shame. This is why we need foster care reform. We need to tear it down and rebuild it in a way that it can benefit anyone and everyone who goes into it better than what it does right now. Because there's a lot of kids that go in foster care and they come out worse for it. Worse off than they were when they went in. You know, they have they get bullied a lot. They have things happen to them. I don't know what you would call them, employees or nannies or whatever you would call them. I don't know what you would call them, but they don't care. And now that's not to say that all of them are like that, but a lot of them are. Which is why we need to figure out which facilities have those kinds of people and get rid of them and restructure the foster care system in a way that it puts the children first at all times. Because that's what needs to happen is the children need to get put first at all times. You know, it's literally a foster care system is there to take care of children who don't have a home. And that's what needs to happen. And we see a lot of this happening because they're not taking care of the kids properly. They're not supervising the kids properly. They're not disciplining the kids properly. It's a shame, dude. It is a shame, and it sucks because these kids grow up to crash out. You know, these kids start growing up and crashing out because they don't have any true guidance in their life. In these foster cares, in these foster homes, they don't have any true guidance. They don't have somebody they can look up to and say, and even just follow in their footsteps. You know, it's a shame. We need better foster care people. We do. We need to restructure it to where it fits and benefits children in the way that it needs to. I feel like a lot of foster cares are open just simply because there's money that comes to it. Those are all the wrong reasons why foster care should be open. Those are all the wrong reasons. A reason a foster care should be running is to help take care of kids in the way that they need to be taken care of when they don't have anybody to take care of them. That's what a foster care needs to be open for. Not because they get money from the state because of the kids. That ain't it. That is not it. That's evil. That is evil. I don't care what nobody say. That's evil. You're using kids to get money from the state. You're I don't even know what to say, man. It's like foster parents are doing some bad things to kids. That's what I'm saying. We need to restructure foster homes. We need to figure out which homes have those kind of foster parents and get them out of there immediately and put them behind bars for child negligence, for child abuse, you know, endangering a minor, all types of stuff. You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind closed doors in foster homes that people don't see and don't pay attention to because it's not spoken about. It's not talked about enough. You know, when I see stuff like this, that makes me get on here and start and want to start talking about it. You know, we need to address this problem because, believe it or not, the kids in the foster care, they're a part of the future. They are a part of the future. It's not just the kids who are growing up in their actual homes, you know, whether it be with a single mom or both parents. Them foster kids are part of the future too. And if we raising kids that are crashing out, our future's going to crash out. You know, it's a shame. It is a shame, man. We need to fix the foster homes. We need to restructure it. Put away anybody who abuses kids or neglects their kids, their foster kids. Put them all behind bars. Let them do time. And bring in people who genuinely care, who genuinely want to help children. That's what we need to do. Otherwise, Ain't nothing else. Ain't nothing gonna get done, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, man. It's a shame, dude. And then I'm reading this now, and it says uh, it found that Brooklawn did not maintain staffing ratios required to assure that residents were adequately supervised. See, they're not supervising their kids right. Failed to prohibit cruel and unusual disciplinary measures, including verbal abuse, ridicule, or humiliation, and didn't record and keep records of accidents or other accidents that pose threats to residents and staff. That's neglect. Not supervising them right in the way that they need to be supervised. I cannot speak. They ain't supervising them, they neglecting them. And this is what happens. These kids grow up to crash out. These areas of non-compliance ultimately led to the passing of a child, the Inspector General said in a letter sent to Euspiritus on Thursday. Euspiritus can appeal the license revocation, Susan Dunlap, a spokesperson for the agency, said Thursday, adding that the failures cited in the statement of deficiencies are preliminary until the appeal window for the licensee is expired. The state, which stopped placing children in foster care at Brooklawn following Jayceon's passing, directed Euspiritus to safely transition any children who remain at Brooklawn to alternative placements within 15 days. Euspiritus said in its statement that it disagrees with the cabinet's decision but will fully comply with the state's order to move the 7 children remaining in our care from these cottages within 15 days. How can you disagree when you literally had a child lose his life right up under your nose and you disagree with the decision? See, that right there shows that they don't care, that they're just in it for the money. That's all they want is money. That's a shame. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. The love of money is the root of all evil, man. They harvesting kids for money. Basically, they're recycling kids for money. That's what they're doing. Just not in a brutal horror dismembering way, but in a neglectful, let them do what they want because they get that they get the state to send us money kind of way. It's disgusting, dude. It needs to stop. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up on out of here with this episode. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Make sure y'all tap the follow and the bell button. Make sure y'all share with y'all friends, y'all families, y'all mummies, y'all aunties, y'all grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. And I'll be right back with the next episode. Deuces.